Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday evening. I am so excited you guys have joined us tonight. My name is Sara Clement, and I am a company vice president with Park Lane Jewelry. And we have some really exciting things to talk about for you tonight. And I'm saying we because I have a special guest that I'm going to introduce to you guys in a minute who I know you're going to want to hear from. But let's get started. I know you're here tonight to learn a little bit more about why Park Lane might be an opportunity you would want to consider in your life. And I am here to tell you that this is the greatest industry on the planet. I love this company more than anything, and we're certainly going to be talking about all the great perks that come along with that. We're going to talk about why would you want to sell jewelry over another product? And we're also going to talk about why now is the right time to do that. But before we get started, I just want to talk about our industry just for a minute. Like, why direct selling? For me, it is a flexible option for so many women. I mean, I have so many different types of women on my team. It's a few good men. I don't want to be sexist there, a few good men, but that do this on top of another full-time job just to layer in some extra income. It's very flexible. It works when you do. I have a lot of moms on my team. I know I'm so personally grateful for this business because I would never have been able to show up. I say women who work full-time. I don't know. I love you guys. I have so much respect because all of the book reports that you need to show up for, or the early releases from school, I could have never been there like I have been to be able to with my kids with this industry. So flexibility, fun. We have a lot of fun. You're going to see that in just a minute. We're going to talk about our community. There is opportunity for an unlimited income here based on how you work this business, and just community and charity and all the things. So before I go into anything else, I am going to introduce a special guest. Let me get my view set up here. I want to be on immersive. Let's see, how do I do this? It's not giving me the right option. View, exit full screen, gallery. There we go, gallery. Okay, hi. Sorry, I am new to technology over here. Technologically challenged. For those of you, some of you might see this as a familiar face. This is a new team member here with Park Lane. I thought, how wonderful would it be to introduce this lovely woman. Her name is Tiffany Aguilera, by the way, but introduce her to you guys. She is someone who has experience in the industry. She has worked in direct selling and specifically with jewelry for 7 years, but 10 days ago, she made a very bold and brave decision to come over to Park Lane. And I thought it would be really fun to share her experience. Why now? Why in the middle of the holiday season would you want to come and partner with a new company? Tell me all of the things, Tiffany. Tell me a little bit about yourself first. Let's start there, so everybody understands who we're talking to.
Hi, guys. Yeah, so my name's Tiffany. I live in Midland, Texas, way out west, and I am a wife and mom to 3 little ones, all under the age, or let's just say in between 2 and 11. So I get the best of both worlds with a toddler and a almost teenager. And I have been in the industry for almost 8 years, and I just absolutely love it. I love the flexibility, and I love helping women be successful and feel beautiful. And so I'm just super excited to be able to share this opportunity.
I am so glad you're here. So tell us talk first, because I bet people out there are thinking, I could sell supplements. I could sell hair products. I could sell skincare. There's so many things that you could sell, right? Why have you chosen to partner with a jewelry company all these years?
I love jewelry. I always talk about how I used to work in retail over a decade ago, and I think it was before kids. I can't think anymore because you know how kids do that to your brain. But I used to work in retail, and I would help women all day, find the perfect top, find the perfect jeans, and like build outfits. And that was so fun. But when they would be like, Tiffany, I need you to help me like finish the look and grab me some accessories to go with this, I would just like light up and be like, I got you, girl. Like, it's my favorite thing. I never leave the house without an arm party. So it fills my cup to be able to do that. And it always makes you feel beautiful. Like, you can leave the house wearing like a sweatshirt and some leggings, but if you have a pair of studs on, you feel just a little bit better and you feel put together and just ready to conquer the day. So,
sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say the same thing. Like jewelry does make you feel, it pulls the whole look together. It's the final thing you put on before you walk out the door. It's actually a proven scientific fact that jewelry produces serotonin. You may not know this. This is actually a fact that you see yourself in the mirror or a reflection like 10 times a day. So if you like what you're seeing, it boosts your serotonin. And when you're put together and you look good and you feel good, it all comes together. So I love that you said that because we joke that we're making people feel beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So a couple other things about jewelry. It's simple, it's affordable, it's giftable. I mean, how many people are you gifting jewelry this year?
So many. So many. But I think that's what I was going to say is I love that jewelry is actually the number one gift right now for women. So it's and we're going to talk about that later, but I'm really excited and I feel like it's the easiest thing and the most exciting thing to gift. So many ladies that receive a box of jewelry just like light up. So like your mother, your sister-in-law, your aunt, teachers, all the women.
And my mom used to say to me, Sarah, jewelry is so difficult. It's too personal. I'm not gifting that. And I'm like, Mom, I was like, every time someone has taken a moment to think about my personal style and gifted me a piece of jewelry or something has just made my day. And every time I put it on, I think about them. And anyway, so on and so forth. But yeah, jewelry is a feel good product. And another thing I would love to say about jewelry, and maybe you can weigh in on this, is that you don't necessarily have to be fully educated to speak about jewelry. Jewelry speaks for itself. You lay it on a table, people will buy it, or they'll say that's ugly, or I love that. It's like very face value. It is what it is, right? It's not like you're going to sell them some hair products, for example, and then maybe you're responsible that their hair falls out, or something horrible, like maybe a supplement and then they get a tummy ache. You don't have to know all of those things to sell jewelry. And that is something that I love particularly about this product.
Mm-hmm.
You think that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was starting to talk about why our industry in general, why direct sales, because direct sales, I know 14 years ago when I started selling, which geez, makes me sound like a dinosaur. It really does. I didn't have the best introduction to direct sales. I had an idea in my head that maybe it was icky or pushy or all these different things that I just feel like more and more that is where retail is kind of moving. And I think about companies. Do you do Stitch Fix or like FabFitFun or any of those companies? No, you don't. Have you ever done them?
No.
Okay, we'll have to talk later. But I actually use Daily Look now. But anyways, that's a whole other story. But it's
I'm
like
more about returning things. So like if I get something in or I shop online, I just will keep it or I will return it. So I know a Stitch Fix, if you get to like keep half of it. And
you definitely have to make a trip to the store if you don't like it. Yeah.
yeah.
But what I'm bringing those companies up for a reason is it's like referral marketing, right? So those companies, when you use those, they give you a referral link and they say, hey, if you get 10 of your friends to shop, we're going to give you credits back towards Stitch Fix. Well, that's pretty much what direct sales is in a nutshell, right? I constantly joke that if the Nordstrom, my Nordstrom gal, because they still work on commission at Nordstrom, if she calls me and said, Sarah, could you come down and bring 10 of your friends or even on Zoom or whatever, and I'm going to do a little presentation for you. And by doing that, when they shop, you're going to get rewarded with a $400 gift card. You better believe I'm calling my friends to get them to come down to Nordstrom and do some shopping. Yeah. So that's exactly what Park Lane is. It's people rewarding. It's like you're shopping with people it's a personalized experience. And I think women love to support other women, especially now after this pandemic, right? Like it's like we want to connect. We need to connect. It's part of our thing. So I believe it's the future of retail. And I know it's an old profession, but I believe that with all the technology we've combined into it, it is taking us into the future for sure. So I know that you recently made a bold move. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Tiffany. This woman is a beloved human, a wonderful mom. I mean, I can't tell you when we don't have a meeting where she's got a toddler, tugging on her hair, but she's still working, and just the most positive ray of light you've ever met. And I am so honored that you're here. But Tiffany has worked in this industry for 8 years, almost 8 years. And so she came into our company through a program that we have, which we're going to talk about in a minute, called Direct to Point, which means we are a company that recognizes leadership experience. We take people with no experience, but we also take people with experience, and we recognize it. So Tiffany had, grown a business in another company and built a large team of salespeople. And she made a bold decision 10 days ago to partner with us. So I thought it would be really fun to interview her just on her experience and what has happened since she has come over 10 days ago. So do you want to share anything about that, or what drew you to Park Lane? Because I certainly want to speak about our programs and things here.
Well, as soon as I learned about the programs, the customer programs, I was like, oh my gosh, these are too good. Like, I was so excited. That was the number one thing. I knew everybody would love that. And then the second thing was the earning potential, just hearing about that and knowing that I could come in earning 45 to 50% is amazing. And then the other thing I love that there's over 900 pieces in our jewelry collection at Park Lane. So the inclusiveness, how it appeals to everybody, that's what excited me most, was that I would be able to, share this with everybody and have something for everybody. So those were like kind of the top three things that got me really excited to make that bold move.
Well, it is a bold move. And, talking about the commission, let's talk about that, because that's why you guys are here, is to learn about our business, is that we start at 30%. So if you are, which is very high in our industry, just if you don't know that, but it is. So to start at 30% and to never go backwards is amazing. And then to have the potential to earn up to 50%. And because Tiffany has experience, just as if you were an executive at a bank, and then you went to go work for another bank, you wouldn't start back as a teller, would you? You would hope that you would be recognized, and that's what we do here. So she was able to come in at a higher commission point. And in the last 10 days, I'm just going to brag on you for 1 second, she has sold over $3,000 in 10 days, and she's already earned $1,500. And I think that is incredible. And that's all by herself. That's just what she has personally done. And I think that's amazing to share and something to be super duper proud of. So leaving a company, a business that you had built, that you loved, and you love the people, like, what was your biggest fear to come and do it all over again here at Park Lane?
Yeah, exactly what you said was leaving and starting over. I mean, change is hard. Change is scary. So that was my number one thing, was starting over. But I think my excitement kind of overpowered that too. But that was my number one thing, was just going from what I've built over almost 8 years to start all over again, was probably the most difficult thing to do. But I'm so excited.
I know, we are so excited you're here, because you are, like I said, you're a positive ray of light. You are going to love it here. So let's talk about those programs that brought you here, right? So we talked a little bit about the commission, 30 to 50%, right? Which is amazing. The stylist, let's talk about the programs we offer here, because the programs we offer for our customers and our hostesses, which I think really sets us apart in this industry. So we have a customer sale that is every day, you guys. So every day I can tell my customers, you can shop 50% off. So when you buy 2 items at full price, those are your least expensive items. You can then go back and shop for up to 4 items at 50% off of your most expensive items. So it's a little bit of a reverse sale. And layered on top of that, we have a sale where when you spend $90, you can go back and get 1 item valued at under $200 for just $30. We like to call that the zinger. So it's kind of fun, because I'm telling you what, ladies love a deal. I don't know about y'all, but do you shop at TJ Maxx, Tiffany?
Home Goods.
Home Goods, same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I love to go in there because I love to see the names, and I love to see the prices, and I love the value that I am getting for what I'm shopping for. And I think people really love that here, because they're constantly getting great value for the pieces. Also, you guys, we talked about returning. Tiffany's like, I don't like to return stuff. Nobody does. But we also have a great return policy here. So if you do get something that you don't want,
I will help you with that. I'm good at that. But for myself, no, that's another story.
Well, and you need a company that has a great return policy, right? So 30 days, cash back, no problem. 4 months, then you've got, you just ship it back for, we'll send you a new piece. And it doesn't even have to be a manufacturer defect, you guys. I love this because we call it the unlimited guarantee. Like if your child, like, how many times have y'all bent over with a long necklace and then come back up and it's just flown out the window? Well, guess what? We will still replace it for you. We're not going to ask you any questions. And then up to 1 full year beyond that 4 months, for a $10 replacement fee, we'll give you that same piece. So we stand behind our quality, which is really, really important. And of course, the jewelry itself, no lead, no nickel, no cadmium, no, the posts, which by the way, these are our adorable espresso earrings. Our posts are all stainless steel. So you guys can really, or surgical steel, you can feel really confident about gifting them, like we were talking about, or wearing them yourself if you have any metal allergies. In fact, many of my customers are like, I'm usually allergic to metals and I can wear Parkland all day long. But anyway, awesome customer sale. The other program we offer is our hostess program. Do you want to talk about the hostess program a little bit, Tiffany? I know you may not know it all just yet because you just started, but it's pretty awesome.
It is amazing. That was okay. So along with the customer programs, when I heard about the hostess program, I'm like, oh my gosh. So it is first of all, to host a party is a lot of fun, especially at Park Lane. But I don't know, I don't want to confuse you with math, but if you get 10 orders from your girlfriends, and they can be like 10 orders for a pair of studs, there's no minimum, you will earn up to 400 to 500 for free.
Yay, you did it. I know she's like, am I going to get this right? Did you just get me totally under the
bus? Quiz.
Well, and what's cool about that, right, is that it's based on the number of orders versus the amount of sales you have to collect. You do have to have a minimum of $300 in sales to generate rewards, but 10 orders of any size, as long as it's over 300, gets you $400 in free.
Like I just had my hostess, she closed out her party last night and she got over 200 for free with just 5 orders.
That's amazing too. And that really takes the pressure off of the hostess. So I know a lot of people out there who goes, I don't want to host. Like they just don't want to feel the pressure. They don't want to ask their friends to buy. And Park Lane really takes that pain point away and says, you know what? Your mom wants to buy something, your sister, your bestie, your neighbor, your kid's teacher, there you go. Now we're going to give you, $100 worth of free jewelry. So there's that. And then we'll go back to the stylist program because that is kind of why we're here. And I've mentioned the commission, which is very high, 30 to 50%. We also have the direct appointment program that I already spoke about with Tiffany. So if anyone who is watching this has had leadership experience, when I say leadership, meaning you've built a team, you've had to manage a team, all of those skills, we recognize those here. So talk to the person that invited you tonight about that, because you might qualify to come in at a higher commission, and we would interview you, make sure it's a good fit, all those things. But absolutely, there is that opportunity. So a couple of other things we have programs we have at Park Lane that I think really set us apart in the industry is that we travel internationally twice a year. So who likes travel? I know I do. In fact, I am like about to close in on my trip for 2 for Aruba next year, and I'm very excited. I know Tiffany is working very hard to scramble to get there too, and really fun. But we travel internationally twice a year, and I'm going to say internationally because COVID's messed that up just a little bit. But in February we're going to Key West, so that's the first trip. So I've been here for almost 4 years. I have traveled to Greece, Rome, St. Martin. I've been on a Caribbean cruise. Gosh, where else did we go? There's one I'm missing. We earned a trip to Ireland and to Bermuda, but those were COVID. So we had to take the payout for that, which was fine because guess what? If you don't like to travel or you're unable to travel, Park Lane measures cash for everything that you don't do. So for example, the 2 trips that I was unable to take, I had earned for myself and a friend, or my husband, I should say. So I had 4 trips that I got to cash out. And because of COVID and we were unable to take the trips, Park Lane gave me $6,000 in cash. So I recently, last week, was able to go to Hawaii with my family and use that $6,000 to pay for a family vacation, which was amazing. So thank you, Park Lane. But anyways, travel, if you like travel, we have that. We also have an incredible Mercedes car program. So I'm hoping you're going to be in that very soon. And I just got my new Mercedes and I love it. Y'all, I'm not a car person. Now I'm kind of becoming a car snob. But what I love about the car program is that again, if you don't want to drive a Mercedes or that doesn't interest you, we have a cash out option where you can just take the cash. We had a leader on our team who is a mom of 4. So this may appeal to you, Tiffany, or you just might want to take the Mercedes. We'll see. But she was like, a Mercedes doesn't speak to me with like 4 kids under 6 because she had a lot of kids. So she got a brand new awesome minivan with like the doors that go back. And, that's what she is because she got cash. You just get cash from Park Lane when you earn it. And the qualifications to earn it change at every level. So it starts when you're a branch leader and can go all the way up higher. So everybody has an opportunity to earn it, which really means a lot to me that everybody has a chance, an equal opportunity, I should say.
Attainable. Yeah.
It's attainable. Yes. Yeah. And the other thing that I think blows me away here is that we have a program called Rich Rewards. So who likes free jewelry? Anybody? I'm like, I know I do. I'm like, can you tell? So we have a program here called Rich Rewards, and based on your performance here, every month you can earn up to $1,150 in free jewelry. So that is insane. And if y'all have ever attended a party, an online party, and you're wondering, how is the stylist, this must be like, coming out of her pocket. How is she able to gift and do all these giveaways and all these things? And it's because of our Rich Rewards program that we're able to stock up on jewelry, give back to our customers. And guess what? That makes them want to come back and shop with you. So that is what I want to say about about Park Lane. And the other thing I wanted to share with you guys too is that mentorship matters, right? The team you join matters. And the team, if you chose to join us here at Park Lane, this team, many of these leaders have worked together for 14 years. And the amount of experience we have is pretty high. But what I'm really proud of is that we constantly cultivate a positive community. We are all about women that are open to being coached, that want to come in and put in the work. We will help you get where you want to go. We provide the resources for you. I know Tiffany was floored by this, that you want to talk about what we do, how we create content?
You go ahead. It's so I don't even know how to explain it, but she was like, we have this and we have this. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Well, and I know because she has a great presence in social media. So she's constantly having to snap selfies and take pictures. And maybe you're out there thinking, that's not for me. Like, that's not for me. Guess what? Your leadership team here, we pull together our resources to create that content for you, right? And if any of you happen to participate in our mega party that many of our different teams did earlier this week, you will see that's content we create for every stylist to use. There's no fee to participate. You just join on in. We have libraries of images that are constantly filled with updated content and things that you can use personally to build your own business. So if you
don't have to like recreate the wheel or take your own pictures. So that's really exciting. Because I mean, if you're not, I don't know, if you're living in your sweatpants that day, you still have amazing content you can share. And I think it's so awesome.
I love that because that's so funny. When I get dressed up, I do like 12 million pictures. Like, we're done with a total photo shoot because then I'm putting my sweatpants back on.
Yeah.
So, one thing I totally forgot to mention about Park Lane too, about our stylist opportunity and it's one thing I really love about this company is that when you earn something here, like when you attain a new level at Park Lane, you never go back. So let's say, for example, you choose to, which would choose, by the way, it's not a requirement, but let's say you choose to bring someone into the business and help them. And I know Tiffany is passionate about helping other women start their own businesses. This is something she's really good at. So bringing other people in, if you bring in just one person, that 30% you started at bumps to 35%, right? And when that happens, for the rest of your life, as a stylist with Park Lane, you will never earn less than 35%, okay? And even if you take a month off and you decide to go to Hawaii with your family and you don't do anything the following month, there's no requirement. You've earned it. You get to keep it. You get to keep your title, all those different things, and moving up. So Tiffany, for example, like we said, she came in at 45%. Let's say, life happens. Life does happen, right? Christmas happens, whatever. If she doesn't do anything this month, next month she still earns 45% as a senior division leader here at Park Lane. And we never take that title away from her, which is really, really important. So let's, one thing I realized I totally skipped over, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous about this, but I didn't talk about the company at all. And if you've never heard, I'm sure you've heard of Park Lane if you're actually here and you've made it with us this far, but I do want to brag about our company for a few minutes. We have been around for 66 years. That is insane. 6 decades. The longevity itself should speak volumes about a company that knows what they're doing and has changed over time, right? We may have been known in like the 80s and early 90s as like the big bling company, right? But we are morphing. They are open to moving with the times. And can you imagine a company that's family owned and operated for 66 years? There's got to be ebbs and flows, and we are in the beginning of a huge flow here at Park Lane. Our jewelry is high quality. It's beautiful. I know Tiffany mentioned that there's something for everyone, but there's something for every price point as well, which I really think speaks to a diverse customer group that you could be bringing in. And we are the world's largest jewelry direct selling company. And one thing I will tell you guys, which is really funny, like a little side note, is that our founder, her name is Shirley Levine. She's still with us. She is, her grandchildren are the ones who are now in the office that are working. So we're working towards a third generation. We joke that you cannot call anyone in that office that does not have a last name Levine or married to a Levine, even though there are. But they really are very hands-on. This is their baby. And the reason this company was founded, go back to the 50s and imagine that there was a door-to-door salesman that knocked on Shirley's door and was selling her cleaning products. And she said to her husband, Art, who then became the co-founder, wouldn't it have been great if he was actually selling something that I wanted, like jewelry? And there it was born. And they found that jewelry is a fantastic product to go through the ages. Most everyone wears some sort of jewelry. Even if you're not a jewelry person, you're still wearing studs, you're still wearing your wedding ring. There's something you're still doing to adorn yourself and make yourself feel better. And it's a product that never goes bad, and it's face value. So it's something that would go through the years. And there's kind of like our history in a nutshell, but very proud that, Shirley started this business to give women an opportunity at a time when they necessarily did not have as many opportunities as we have now. So let's talk really quick. I'm going to finish it up with why now. So Tiffany, why now? Because you just made a bold move. Like you are starting over, but why now is a good time?
It's the holidays. November and December are like the best months to jump in, especially this month with our Black Friday sale coming up. Everybody's gift shopping. I'm gift shopping. I'm sure Sarah's gift shopping. I'm sure your sister and your moms are gift shopping. So now would be the perfect time for you to hop in and actually help them and all your friends grab some gifts and start a new journey.
I do. I love it. Holidays are the best time. In fact, I have a story about a leader on my team who started a couple of years ago, and she started the week of Thanksgiving. She brought a catalog home to her family and had a $2,000 launch. So I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not making any disclaimers here, but I'm saying there are things that can happen. People are shopping. Your friends are going to be shopping anyways. So if you love jewelry and you just want to wear and share it, why not give it a try? I mean, I do believe that no experience is required to do this. If you can smile and have a conversation with someone, you can absolutely do this. And we provide all the training resources there for you to get what you need to be successful. And I promise you, this is not a one and done. The hidden secret in this particular leadership community is the community, right? We have leaders that have been together forever. We cultivate positivity, we share, we try to provide value in bringing outside speakers in, we give you content. We joke that this is a personal development program with a compensation plan attached, that you will learn so much about yourself and it will be an incredible experience. Oh, my phone's ringing. I'm not going to answer that right now. Anyways, so I think now is a great time to start your business. And here's the deal. I forgot to mention, we have no minimums here at Park Lane. So if you just want to give it a try, then please join us, have a party. If you decide you don't like, sign up. It's $99. I forgot to tell you all that too. $99, you get $500 in free jewelry. Guess what? You don't like it, you never have to do it again. And you're going to look a lot cuter and be really proud of yourself for taking that leap. But you owe it to yourself. If you came here and sat with us this long, to give it a try. Don't let fear get in the way. You've got a ton of people that have your back and will give you what you need to get where it is that you want to go. So, is there anything else?
Got that.
Did I miss anything, Tiffany? I'm like looking through my notes because of course I have lots of notes here. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So one other thing I was going to tell you, and if you had it, that's okay. I am going to do a giveaway. How about that? I'll tell you, I'm going to do a giveaway for a gorgeous impression bracelet. But here's what I want you guys to do. At a minimum, so tell me below, what should I have them tell me? What would you do? What would you do if you had an extra $500 in your pocket? What would you do? And if you tell me that, I will draw for a winner of this gorgeous sparkle impression bracelet. I think that would be really fun. And my call to action for you guys is this. If you're like this close, but you're not there yet, book a decider show with the stylist that invited you. Now, a decider show is when you book a party, so you're the hostess, and then you kind of are thinking both ways of whether or not you would want to do that. You're watching the stylist. Could I do that? And then what happens is at the end, we can flip that party to you. It can become your party and we will help you. We call that a decider show where you get to keep the commission and the hostess rewards. So, gosh, I think that is it.
Yay.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. Tiffany, I want you to know, thank you so much. I'm proud of you, not only for being brave and doing this interview with me like 10 days in. She's like, I don't even fully know all the programs, but
but they're amazing, and it is an amazing opportunity. So for only $99, you get $500 for free and everything else that you need to start your business. The flexibility.
A website for a year. Yeah.
Free website for a year. And the flexibility is so awesome. So you can like hop in, rock it over Black Friday and Thanksgiving weekend, and take the week off and hop back in for December. So I love that. It's flexible.
Oh, I love that too. Tiffany,
okay.
Thank you for joining us, and thank all of you for taking time to listen tonight. We are so grateful, and hopefully you will join us. We sure would love to have you here for a wonderful holiday season.